FM Lagos. I think you should subscribe as well and click on the notification bell so that you know whenever we go live. Of course, because it's a Thursday, it means that I do get to have the company of the one and the only James Silas. Woo! James? He's distracted. James, can you hear me? Hello, James, can you hear me? Nah, this is the problem with internet connection sometimes. Well, while we're trying to get that fixed, I told you earlier when I started the show that I do have a company of the one who made that music I just played, and that is the singer, songwriter, as well as lawyer. I just found that out in some minutes, and the winner of Idol Season 8, and that is Victory Max. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you did.
Good. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I'm stressed, but I'm good.
Hi, Sean, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. James, are you back with us?
Awesome. Yes, I'm
Hello, James.
Yes.
So it sounds like somebody put you in a can. That's the sound it's giving.
Exactly.
Do you want to try to fix that and come back on? No, you sound quite distant from your microphone or your device or something.
Wow.
Oh, say that again.
I said, wow.
It was close and now it's far. Ah, I can't deal with this one.
What about now?
Okay, this is better.
Hey.
Yes,
Okay,
we'll
good.
manage. We'll survive. Good
Okay.
morning again. I mean, I already gave you your hailing. I can't repeat it again because I don't have enough energy.
I
So,
apologize. Yes. But I'm saying good morning as well to everybody. You're from Lagos, wherever you're listening from. I'm live in Abuja, so good morning to my Abuja people as well.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bring back. What do they sell in? Oh, kilishi. Come back with
Exactly.
me.
Please.
Yeah, there's kilishi.
Please.
A lot of fruits as well.
Yeah. All right. So we have Victory Backs with us, and we just played a part of his song, which is Best Years. And I have so many questions for you, Victory. And
Throw it.
part of it is when you wrote that song, was it just as something that you wanted to give the entire world to motivate them, or it was part of what you just gave because you were on a show, a singing competition, and there needed to be something that gives people goosebumps?
Oh, first of all, thank you for saying that it gives goosebumps. But two reasons. Number one is I wrote Best Years the night before I won. The night before I won the show, which means whether I would win the show the next day or I would lose the show the next day, it's still going to be the best years of my life.
Mm.
It was just like an encouragement, something for me. Number two, I wanted to write a song that everybody could relate to, no matter your religion, your tradition, your culture, your mindset. Everybody wants it to be the best years of their lives. And that's where, the song stemmed from. A
Mm.
consistent mindset that no matter what has happened, there's never going to be a better yesterday. It's always going to be better and brighter from here on out.
Mm. You
That's inspiration.
sounds like a motivational speaker, like the Aspire to Maguire.
Ah!
James, did you get a chance to listen to the song? Your audio is gone, though.
Ah,
I can't hear you.
Wow.
No, I can't.
Why
Maybe-
not? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. This is way better.
This is better now. Okay. Let me
Yes.
see. Maybe it might just be the position of my microphone. So it's better now?
Yes, it is way better.
Awesome. Okay, so I was saying that this song, it's not a song that you write in a hurry or you record in a hurry. I can see the level of work that was put into this record in terms of recording the song, the back vocals, the lyrics, everything. So, but I'm curious, why and when was this song written or created?
oh, thank you for that, first of all. Yes, the song did take a lot. It took me a year, the whole year, to effectively put together. I had to change producers twice, just to literally, I had to change producers twice just to get it. And by the time I met the producer that I'm working with currently, his name is Bigfoot or Bigfoot in your face. You
Oh,
know,
in your
man,
face. Oh, I
Bigfoot
know,
in
I
your
know him.
face.
Yeah,
Shout out to Bigfoot. We had to
yeah.
strip the song down to the bare minimum and we had to go all over again. it was an experience, and it is honestly one of the best things I've ever done, if I may say so myself, musically. And it's only going to get better from there. And that's the mindset behind the song, like I will say to our beautiful host. It is a consistent, there's never going to be a better yesterday. No matter what has happened, no matter what will happen, it's going to be the best years of our lives moving forward. And that's the inspiration.
So how should we categorize this song? Is this simply an inspirational song? Is this a gospel song? I'm trying to let's place it.
Yeah, the song was written for all genres, if I may say so myself, for everything, no matter your religion, your tribe, um, what you're into. I think everybody can relate to hope. Hope is one thing that everybody can relate to, being kept alive by hope, the consistency of faith in whatever you believe in, that I'm going to have a better tomorrow. Today wasn't that good, ups and downs, especially where we live in right now. We're not going to call the country, but we're in a place in Africa towards the west side, if you know what I'm talking about. But it's gonna be good.
So this is also your first single as an artist.
After Nigerian Idol, yes, this is officially my first single. Anything before you blow, they're not really count them like that. So after Nigerian Idol, being solidified in the faces of Nigeria and the world moving forward, after Nigerian Idol, this is going to be my first single, and many more to come, actually.
Congratulations. Go ahead, Sean.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a message on WhatsApp that is cracking me up, and that's Tayo, who says, learned colleague after singing will rub up and appear before a judge to move his motion. He's covered both.
Tayo always got jokes.
He's got jokes for days.
Yo!
But I'm curious. I'm curious, Victory. What do you think this song will be played? And did you worry about commercial acceptance, or you just wanted to do it something that people will listen to it and they'll remember you? Or did you think about the song? Where would they invite me to come and perform it? Or it's about showing your musical prowess?
I think it's a little bit of everything. I won't lie that we obviously know the Nigerian market is not so susceptible to this kind of music. But at the same time, going in with that mindset, I was told by my manager, his name is Chooks, amazing person, wish he could be here. Chooks said that there's an audience for every sound. We're not saying that you should collect the whole of the world. Find your audience, and this is the best way to find your audience. The truth is, in heart and in motion, I am a gospel artist.
I just knew it.
I am. There's nothing that wants to separate me from that fact, But Best Years was written for everybody at first. I feel like it's going to be played in everywhere that it's going to be played. I can't really tell. I know it will be played by 2 a.m. at Zaza Shah, but I can tell you that at least when you wake up in the morning, after your shot of coffee, I think that's the next adrenaline rush.
And you're very comfortable with that. You love that. You accept that.
I do, because the measure of success is impact.
Good. Very good.
Can I quickly jump in there? Sean, I like that question that you asked. That was a very, very important question. And shout out to you, Victory. At least you know Zaza, innit? All right, move on, Sean.
Okay, welcome there. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
Good. Yes, please welcome the other half of the pair, the literary guru, movie buff, and analyst, Oris. Good morning.
Good, good morning, Lagos. And hi, Victory.
Good
And
morning.
James Silas.
Yeah, James is on and off.
Yes, I'm here. I'm with you, Oris, my guy.
So, Oris, we're just telling Victory what we think about his song. Would you like to add anything? Did you get a chance to listen to it?
Yeah, I suspect a lot of ground has already been covered. Because I think everybody who hears the song will be thinking about maybe two things. One, it sounds I want to say I'm torn between using the word unique or the word foreign. I'm not sure which of them to use. And then, of course, you also wonder about its potential commercial appeal. And I think he addressed that earlier. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody already, I'm sure all of us have the same thoughts about the song. Actually, I was thinking more like it should probably work for certain sporting events. And but I'm trying to think. There's a song it reminds me of. I just can't. What was your model? In fact, maybe I should ask. What was there like a model song for you while you're making this one?
Not at all. Not at all. It just
But
came.
it sounds like something I've heard. I can't just remember what song it is. Definitely not a Nigerian song.
Although people have been told that it reminds them of The Greatest Showman.
Exactly.
Right?
This is the greatest.
There you go. There you go. Yes, one of the songs that I think. Yes, one of the songs in that particular soundtrack. Yeah, I think that's probably actually.
Okay, you can join us on WhatsApp by sending your messages, which is 0809-444-0981. That is the WhatsApp line to send your messages to. And please include your name and location if you're sending a message for the first time. You can also join us on YouTube at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. On WhatsApp, Senfaja says, I love your songs, but trust me, stick to your audience. You got us. I mean, it's James Energy today. Niger Network, they do drama. And James is busy. He's out and about, but we're glad to have his presence.
Yes, forgive me.
It says, Oris, welcome on board. All right, so we'll take a breather, and when we come back, we'll be getting into the stories, the entertainment story, but we definitely still have Victory here. And I guess we're going to be having his Leonard opinion right here on the Grapevine on Smooth 98.1.
So, Victory, is there going to be a video, and when?
No, you don't have to use your headset.
Okay. Yes, there's going to be a video. The video is going to drop, I think, a week, 2 weeks, just some time after the audio, as a marketing. I don't want to call it marketing stunts, but I think a marketing strategy, because I've been advised that video would do a lot more with the audio, you know.
Yeah, I suspect that. Yes, I suspect so. It seems like anyway, let's see the video. It seems like a very energetic piece of music, not the Zaza type, of course, but a different type of energy.
Exactly. I feel like this song is the kind of thing you play in stadiums.
Exactly.
Like
yes.
It's the kind of song you're playing. You don't know that it's playing in the background. You feel it that it's playing in the background. But when it stops, you'll be like, who stopped that? Why did you stop that? I feel like it's that kind of song.
Yeah, I suspect if only we were kind of country organized these Olympics, it would have hit right in one of these opening ceremonies, actually.
You see why we need foreign sponsors.
Just to take care of you in particular.
No, the marketing will do that for you, actually.
Right?
Marketing and promotions, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Rema's song was played at the World Cup.
Exactly. Marketing and promotion. I feel like if you do have any links to those kind of people, anything that you'd like to help me out so that I will blow and I will not say that you picked me from the gutter, now I'm here. You know, so that when I'm giving speech for my Grammy, I'll call your name.
James is the connected individual. So yes, you're talking to the right person. James knows everybody.
And he's in Abuja. Can you imagine?
No, just for a bit. I'm in Abuja for a bit.
Backbone of it.
I didn't even know that. I bet Brendan will come back.
Mr. James, where have we been? Where have we been in each other's lives?
No, you have been at The Voice while I've been at Smooth FM.
He has been at the heads.
Exactly.
All right, we're back.
Okay.
Love music, love life. It's now 33 minutes past 8 o'clock, and the Grapevine is live. Welcome. If you're joining us for the first time, it's all about the bands, the gossip, the shades, as well as the energy right here on the Grapevine. And you can join the show via WhatsApp 0809 444-0981, or you can stream live via the YouTube page, which is at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. I do have Victory Bax here in the studio with me. Say hello.
Hello.
I have Oris online.
Yep, as always.
And we've got James Silas. Give us some of the energy.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
All right, so let's do a little bit of some. This one is not gossip, but let's start with the one from Rema defending his claim of being one of Afrobeat's greatest artists. He argued that he's part of Nigeria's current top 4 artists. Does anybody Agree or disagree?
So when it comes to Rema, I don't understand why he thinks that he needs to be to blow his trumpet or be explaining himself. If you're great at what you do, whether you know it yourself or not, everybody will see it. You don't need to explain. You don't need to struggle to be a top 3 or top 4 to be seen by yourself. Your work will speak for you. So it doesn't matter what you think yourself. Matter of fact, if you keep emphasizing on it, if you keep talking about it like this, we'll get to a point where we'll not take it seriously anymore. Don't worry, keep putting out your music. If you're good at what you do, the numbers will tell. People will see, people will hear. So, but if you keep having to explain yourself, we'll get tired of your explanations. You don't need to brag. You don't need to. I mean, how many times do you hear Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido is petty sometimes. He can want to talk about whatever, but you don't need to talk about these things. Forget it. People will keep asking, they'll keep poking you because they know you talk. But you see, with time, we'll get tired of you explaining yourself. You know how when they say you talk, you explain, you'll tire. He needs to chill. Nobody's dragging anything with you. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I disagree heavily with that take, with James's take. As in, I couldn't even disagree more. It's like my disagreement is heavy, frankly, because I don't believe that in today's world it is enough for you to do the work and then keep quiet. No, it doesn't work at all. And Rema, I think people forget because of course now he's like a pop star. Rema comes from a hip hop tradition. Now, hip hop is a braggadocious genre. They don't believe in keeping quiet if you think that you are really great. So if you combine both things, one, today's insistence that you blow your own horn, actually, because that's what everybody does on social media anyway. And two, you believe in the fact that the man comes from rap. You understand that, what he's saying is, frankly, par for the course. Plus, I suspect that he might be right. And as he says in the interview, actually, he says that, people were jumping on him when he made the comments in his song. But the fact of the matter is that he did not bring down any of the other guys. He just said, I'm with them. I did not say that they are any less. I only said that, I'm with those 3 guys who we've always known over the past maybe decade or so. So, in fact, he's correct. And in certain spaces, he might actually be bigger than 2 or 3 of them, actually. I don't think any one of them has had the kind of success he had with the song with, what's her name? The actress. Selena Gomez, yes. I don't think anybody has made a song that big from the 3 guys. So if the man says it, he's probably right. And I don't think that because of the way the fan bases are built these days, I do not believe that if Rema kept quiet, someday there will be enough noise to say, hey, you know what, maybe this guy is one of them. And it might happen, but maybe that will be after his time has passed. But you know what, the man's time is now. The song is about 2 years old now. If he doesn't say it today, when is he supposed to say it? So yeah, so I listened to the song where he said it like last year. I'm like, I suspect he's right. And then he had this interview where they asked him again, like, okay, to clarify those statements. And he's like, you know what? I didn't say anything bad. I simply said that I was with the current grades. And yeah, when you go with numbers, as James has said earlier, I think you find that really he's actually one of them actually at the moment. And he has a single that's bigger than anything any of the other 3 people have released globally. So yeah, let the man talk his, as they say, talk his, let me censor the word.
Thank you.
So, can I quickly just throw something here quickly? Right. That it's one thing for you to have a big song, you understand? But you see, it's also another thing to have the personality, to have the weight of impact that carries or sort of backs up that your big song. I'm not saying that it doesn't have the personality or whatever, but I always see him constantly struggling to convince people that he's supposed to be part of it. Like I'm saying, I think he has done well for himself. But you see the struggle of trying to tell them that no, but I'm big for, I'm this, whatever. I'll say, I don't care.
Well, yeah, you don't care, but like I said, I totally disagree. If Kanye did not say it was one of the greatest, I'm not sure that anybody would have considered him a big pop star because he was always known as a rapper and a producer. So that's how it works today.
That you call yourself great
does
not mean that you call yourself great. Say I am great. I understand when you give yourself motivational, judge yourself personally. I'm not saying you should not do that here, but it does not mean that the tables will turn automatically because you said I am great.
No, but you'll be considered. you'll be considered. That's what I'm saying. That it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean automatically, but you'll be considered.
About
Gentlemen.
big four. Nobody cares.
No, of course they care. What are you saying?
What
are you saying? Of course they care. I definitely care.
Nobody cares. It's a big three. After that big three, that's all.
Has a Guinness World Record. First African to perform at Ballon d'Or. So
forget. These are just talks.
Okay, let's go on. Do you want to say anything to that?
Oh yes, I have something to say. When we were growing up, we were told that you don't tell yourself that you're doing well. You allow another person tell you you're doing well. And with that mindset, most of us grew up. We grew up with the mentality of we beat ourselves down more than we congratulate ourselves. So even when you receive your examination result, you're looking for the things you failed more than the things you got. Rema is the crowned prince of Afrobeat in Nigeria. Rema has solidified himself in any conversation that concerns Afrobeat in Nigeria. Not even just with that Calm Down with Selena Gomez. His last album that literally redefined what the outside world of foreigners look at Afrobeat as. Because he made a statement. He said they copy a lot of our sounds and they make it their own. From the big cats like Chris Brown and the rest, they copy Afrobeat. And he said, let them copy this. And this, my brother came out with Ozeba and came out with some things. And he has worked overtime to make sure that his sound is so unique. He has earned his name in every conversation that compares. I don't think he is a king of Afrobeat. Like, for example, we're talking about the top three. Are we not still going to count Olamide? We should count Olamide.
No, definitely not. Not anymore.
Not anymore. But these people have been consistent in shaping this.
But Olamide has not been consistent now. That's the point. And he doesn't have any global influence.
Oris, what are you talking about? You see,
I said what I said. Come on, time
what are you saying about Olamide? What are you saying about Olamide?
Olamide does not belong in the conversation in 2025 or 2024, 2023.
So you see, that's why I keep saying it's not about what you think about yourself. It's the numbers, the situation will just change as clear.
Yeah, so that's why Olamide should have said his own stuff when he was there, maybe like 5 years ago or so.
He doesn't need to say it.
Not now, not in
Victory.
2025.
Victory just brought up that name. You didn't even need to think too far to say Olamide.
So hold on. What I'm saying, right, is it is not just what you are doing now that solidifies yourself as a king in a particular genre and in music in Nigeria. The reason why Rema has the fluidity to do what he does, right, and express himself the way he can is because there were some people that paved the way. It is because they paved the way and the things that they did that we refer to them as kings, not just because of one or two releases that blew up. So I understand that Rema, if he wants to be counted among the greats, yes. But saying he is now part of the big three, I am asking, if Rema is 4, then where do we put Olamide? Where do we put the person that signed Rema to Jazzy? Where do we put D'banj? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
People are even forgetting Tiwa Savage.
These are extracurricular questions.
In Africa for a long time.
Talk to me, sir.
And then now it seems like she's not doing anything. Nobody's even talking about her.
Do you want to...
Okay. I would love us to continue this conversation, but we're fast running out of time, and I'll take these messages on WhatsApp. I don't know your name, but she said Olamide is not in anyone's league at all. And Taya says, since Oris logged in, the signal just maintained itself. Rema is always declaring the state of emergency so that he's not forgotten.
Thank you, Taro. That's what I'm saying.
Wonderful. Okay, let's quickly touch on this one before we exit for today. And this is something that came 2 or 3 days ago from Paul Okoye, something we've already known anyways, but he took to his Instagram story to share a video from a Nollywood film highlighting a glaring mistake in which a crew member, that's the sound man, was holding the microphone in a movie that was being shot. Oris, I'll start with you on this one quickly.
Yeah, I saw the video. Fact of the matter is that unfortunately the general Nigerian audience is not a very sophisticated audience, and the people who watch those type of films are not particularly sophisticated. So this has been happening for, I don't know, more than 10 years. It will not stop happening because there is a general lack of excellence in the culture. So I'm happy for Paul Okoye to wake up in 2025, but frankly, none of this is particularly shocking. The end.
Okay, James.
Have you not seen that video where somebody, a lady walked into a house or a room, and then she had a different color of wig? Then the next time they showed her, the wig was a different looking. So continue. opportunity just met that situation. So it happens, we shouldn't expect too much from this thing. And I don't know how long that movie was at the shot for, even if it was recent. They always I'm not like always, but there will be mistakes and whatever. I think we'll get there eventually, Abby. But
We will
as
not,
far as
James. We
Nollywood is
will not.
concerned,
It's not you two that are
nothing
going to
surprises
get
me.
there. They will never get there.
Thank you.
You
Nollywood will never, and no disrespect, it's just what it is. It's our
Nollywood will
system.
never,
These things,
Nollywood will never what?
I
The
think,
Nollywood YouTube will never get there.
always don't
To a
say
general
that now.
sense
It's
of
not fair
excellence,
now.
it's not possible.
They
do
will get there.
I
you know
said
my
never,
take?
yes, I said never. The one on YouTube will never get there. Because that's
Always,
not their plan.
always write a film, direct a film. Let's see.
The
I they come, I they
Exactly.
come.
You can't keep
I they come
criticizing
for road.
the
gentlemen,
quality if you
gentlemen.
cannot
Chill, I'm
continue
giving
to.
Chill a starting role.
Wait,
my,
let me say something.
my take on this is whenever there's a big project, right, in Nigeria, we hire foreigners. And there's a reason for that. It's because of their thought pattern on excellence. That's all we need. We just need some people to come up and say, you know what, we are not going to calm down on whatever we are doing. For example, I'm a gospel artist. I get invited to churches. I get invited to big churches. I get invited to small churches. And there are some times where because the church is not that big, you're thinking, okay, I will just go there and, deliver what I can deliver and just go. But if you're carried to somewhere like Dunamis now in Abuja, you are like, oh my God, I need to pack people. And I told myself something, excellence will not be determined by the person that called you. Excellence will be determined by your nature.
Applause. Internal level of excellence. That's what you
Well
need.
done, Victory. I like that
Victory.
mindset. Yes.
Great.
Well done.
So whether it's a big stage, a small stage, a big camera, a small producer, always be excellent. It should be part of your character trait. And that's what I think Nigeria needs to adopt. We have this service mentality. If they look us, we go do them. If they come out, we don't go do them. That cannot be the mentality moving forward. And it's showing in everything, not just in that production. If you check their lives now, if you check politics, if you check religion, we still have this service mentality all around. We are half-baked and there is no integrity.
See, when
Victory,
Vicky
God
walked
bless
into the
you. The
studio
man
and
has
he was
said it.
wearing suits, I knew that something was up. I knew that we were going to get baptized because it's not every day that you have an artist coming to the studio and you wear suits. See, we're done.
Victory, yes, thank you very much. Yes, I think you've rightly diagnosed the Nigerian problem. It's not just the movie the movie industry actually. It's all across us. But yeah, thank you very much. This gives me joy. Somebody else sees it.
Okay, we're done for today. Thank you. And before we leave, so Victory, what are we on the lookout for? I mean, best years, it means that your best years are ahead. And what more are we looking for? Music video, concert, performances, live shows? Talk to us.
Oh, definitely. First of all, best years is going to be released tomorrow, Friday the 21st.
Oh, it's not officially released. Come on now. And we got that.
Awesome.
Yeah. So tomorrow, Friday, 21st of March, we're going to have best years. After that, we're going to follow up with an amazing video. And this is what I'm thinking about, guys. Talk to me on this one. I don't want a music video where I just sing into the camera and everything. I want a story. I want a story that you could watch and see. The song is already amazing on its own. The lyrics are there. The words are in your ear. I want something that you can see and you can cry. I want something that we could pass for an AMVCA award. I want something that you could look at and be like, this is something. This is something I want to watch over and over again. Not the microphone in somebody's face, obviously, but something excellent in that category that we're looking at. And after the video comes out and we, push that all over again, I think we're gonna release an EP, a 6-song EP, just sprinkle that over there just to make sure you solidify yourself in the faces and ears of Nigerians and the heart of the world. And,
Victory means business.
I'm telling you.
But how do we find you, Victory? What's your social media account? How do we find you?
On Instagram, I am Victory Backs. On Facebook, I am Victory Bakara. Yes, Backs is GBAKS. So Victory, then GBAKS on IG.
Okay.
On Facebook, I'm Victory Bakara. Twitter, I'm Victory Bakara. But the truth is, what I have learned in life, in my short, very sweet life, is that I cannot do this alone. No matter how much money you have, the greatest resource on earth is people. And so I'm calling on my wonderful host and the people that I'm talking to and everybody listening. Help me push this song, help me listen to it, help me smile to it. It's going to be the best years of our lives, and I am excited to give you my best.
My job. James.
Excellent.
Yes, James Silas is still James Silas. You can catch me on Instagram, X, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere. James Silas. You say James Silas. In fact, say hello to me so I can be good for Halabat. Thank you.
And you can catch Oris.
Yeah, as always, on X as Catch Oris, CATCH Oris, and on Instagram at Catch Orisgram. I shall follow Victory Backs, by the way, on Instagram right now.
Thank you so much. I'll give you a follow back.
All right, thank you, Victory Max. It's been a pleasure having you and your wealth of wisdom in the studio with us, and we wish you all the best as you make the cinematic video as well as the EP that you'll be dropping later on. And cheers to your best years being ahead of you. Thank you, Grapevine family. Of course, Smooth Breakfast continues because 9 o'clock we need to talk, and Lagos Talks will be about will execution. So it's not enough for you to have a will written, but how do you make sure that what it is that you've written for the loved ones in your life does not get snatched from them? I'll be joined by legal experts then, and you can come with your questions. My name is Oluwaseun Olusegun.
Fine. The Smooth Breakfast Show.
All right.
Thank you,
All
thank
right,
you,
guys.
All right,
thank you.
guys.
That's
Bye.
Thank
it.
you, so bye. Always bye, Victory. Talk to you guys next
Thank
week.
you
Bye.
so much. Mr.
Yeah.
Silas, Mr. James.
Yes, my brother. Yeah.